Let's talk about financial freedom today. I'm going to share with you a way in which you can do that if you're interested in trading. In specific, the ES futures. Okay, I'm going to share with you a strategy that works if you put the time in on the charts. Now, I know a lot of you are out there who are watching this are probably tired of slaving away, giving your time and energy to some corporation or some business, and you're working 9 to 5 every single day, and every day just seems like Groundhog Day. You wake up, repetition of doing the same thing every single day. Or maybe some of you are being burnt out. You're working factory jobs, or you're working 10 to 12-hour jobs from some, whether it be some entity, whatever it is, a corporation, or maybe a state or federal job. Which to me, they're probably the best jobs because you actually get a pension at the end of your retirement. But here's the thing: trading, first and foremost, is very risky, but there is no limitation to the amount of money that you can actually make. So many people work so long in their life, and looking for a raise or a pay increase, and that may come over, times with merit, based upon merit, right, and performance, and maybe you get a bonus or whatever the case is. But trading can allow you to actually make money endlessly every single day, but you want to make sure that you have a plan put in place when you're doing so. And today I'm going to share with you a strategy for anyone that specifically is interested in trading the ES futures, which is the E-mini S&P 500, or any particular market when it comes to the future markets, because the strategy which I'm going to share is very universal. You could trade it. It doesn't matter if it's futures, options, Forex, whatever it may be, it works. But the difference of how I trade and the strategy which I've used, not only myself, which I've shared across this platform, that tons of people who are part of our community here, the Discord, and a lot of them are members of the private community, either an elite or an ultra elite supporter, because that is where the cornerstone, the blueprint to how I actually trade and the strategy I should share, the same strategy that people are using here within the Discord and making money. I'm going to share with you today kind of the ins and outs and how it actually works using range bar charts. Mostly everyone who is part of this platform here on Discord or part of this community have, not saying everybody, but have shifted from using maybe time-based charts to using range bars. The reason why is this is opportunity for more setups, because range bars are calculated differently than time-based charts. Time-based are calculated based on a period of time passing, which causes a candle to form. Range bar charts, as far as the candles themselves, they are formed based upon the amount of volume, okay, that is, injected into the market, meaning the amount of buying and selling pressure, or the amount of buying or selling that takes place in the market, which causes, volatility, which causes volume to increase, purchases to increase, whatever the case is, buying and selling. So that causes the amount of candles to be formed, all right? If there's not a lot of activity going on, then the market can move sideways. There won't be a lot of candles that are being formed. So it's all driven by the amount of volume and volatility, okay? So if you look here, what you see in front of you is a chart of the ES. Now this is a range bar. If you look up top here, this is a 60 range chart. I use a 60, a 30, and a 12 range bar chart to take my trades off of, say, for example, the ES. Well, I take my trades off of any particular market when it comes to futures using range bars. Just saying that, okay? Now, everything starts with using your higher base charts. You got to know the direction of trade. That's first and foremost, okay? I would not be trading or looking to take trades directly off of a small chart. A chart that when you start scaling down has a lot of price action, right? A lot of zipping, okay? I want to start with a clean chart that gives me and paints the picture of the overall direction of the market. So as you can see here on this higher base chart, the market was bullish, and then it became bearish as we started breaking structure below, levels or areas where the market was breaking lows, like here and here, coming to the downside. All right. So if the market is bullish, and then you have what's called a change of character for a lot of people to understand that, or a full-on reversal where you have a left shoulder head and then a right shoulder pattern, basically a head and shoulder pattern, and the market starts pushing lower, you want to look to determine, okay, as long as we're bullish, I'm going to be looking to go long, and I'm going to mark up zones, which are supply and demand zones, off of the 60 range chart. If the market shifts, then and it goes from bullish to where it's breaking structure coming down, meaning breaking below bullish structure, I'm going to be looking for opportunities to go short. So we went from bullish to bearish, but then the market transformed or shifted direction again back to the upside, taking highs out, and now we went from being bearish, where we're now breaking bearish structure back to the upside, to back to bullish. So the market can flip at any given time and change its direction. But you got to be able to see that, and the best thing to do is to use a higher base chart. For me, on the ES futures, using the strategy, I'm going to use a 60 range chart. So here's an example right here. If the market is bearish and it starts breaking bearish structure, where these moves to the upside was making higher highs and higher lows and breaking structure, and starts to take out bearish swing level points, or these areas where we have these small highs at, back to the upside, meaning a shift in direction, I'm going to be looking to go long. So I'll mark up or figure out the direction, bearish, back to bullish. Then I will mark up on my higher base chart, okay, which I form my bias off of, mark up a demand area, okay? So if we're going long or we're bullish, I'm going to go look for demand setups. If we're bearish, I'm going to look for supply setups. So this is a demand setup on a higher base chart. What do I do then? Okay, this is called the scale down approach. All right, where I'm finding confluence across a set of charts, 60 range, 30 range, and then the 12 range, which is my entry chart. So if we move down to the 12 range, not 12 range, 30 range chart, I can see that this same box I have drawn up here is from my 60 range chart. Okay, everything starts with a higher base chart. We move down, and then we have the 30 range chart off the ES futures. Pull us back. What do we have here? An area of demand right here. Okay, that's an area of demand. Market shifting higher here. Area of demand. Okay, so now we got confluence with the 60 range chart. Mark it up on, you can mark up a zone right here, like this, on the 30 range. Boom. Now we got confluence with two charts. Now I'm going to take it one step further to give me even more confluence. So if I got confluence with multiple charts and multiple levels or multiple zones, I'm going to look for opportunity to go long, okay? Because we're bullish. We're bullish now here on the 30. We're bullish here on the 60. I'm going to look for opportunity. And what does that mean by being bullish? Well, we're breaking structure, making higher highs and higher lows to the upside. When we're taking out structure, bearish structure on the way down, we're taking bearish structure out on the way back up. So we're bullish. So if I move down to my entry chart now, my 12 range chart, I'm going to look for opportunity to do what? To go long. Now, on the 12 range chart, I see that if I look at my 30, I see that we're bullish. If I look at the 60, I see that we're bullish. But look at the 12, things can look different as you start scaling down and moving down to lower charts. So we were bullish here, but then we came back down and we have a change of character or head and shoulder pattern or reversal to where we're looking bearish back down to the downside. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the market to basically position itself back in an area or position itself back into a bullish situation or a shift, okay? So here are the zones. That's the 60 range zone there. The 30 range would be like right around here, this area here. And then the 12 range zone, we're going to look for opportunity where it shifts back to put us back in bullish mode to the upside. All right. So right here, market goes, it goes up. It's got a break here above that high right there. We got to shift to the upside. Look for the market to come back, and you can look for opportunity in this here area here, because this is a demand zone to go long off of the 12 range chart. This is the entry chart that we're going to take our trade off of. So this is going to be the trade entry right here. Stop loss is going to go back, first of all, when it comes back to the 12 range zone, okay? We're going to put the stop once we enter the trade right here, probably around about 74.28 or no later than 74.30. Stop loss is going to go back in here at 74.25. I'm going to give myself maybe two points, at most 3 points on the ES, okay? But maybe two, which is 8 ticks. Okay, in this area here, below this area here, because they love to come back and test. So with this pullback right here, a lot of people start getting shaken out and they say, oh, the market's coming back. I don't want to take that trade, right? Or I want to get out the trade. As long as it doesn't break below that area right there, then the market's probably going to continue going to the upside. So if we go back to the higher base chart, we got to ask ourselves, where could it possibly go to? So now we got to stop. The moment it breaks, we get the break and the close above, okay, with the candle, we take the trade. Stop loss goes on the back in here at 74.25. All right, give yourself maybe 2 points below that area there, just for buffer. Now, what we're going to aim for, Since everything starts with the higher base chart, we're going to go back to the higher base chart to see, okay, how far could it come up? Well, we know it could probably test the high right here above that bullish green candle right there, 74.53. Let's go back to the lower base chart. Look what happens. The market comes down. We get into the trade, right? So we get into the trade. Once it breaks above here, maybe at 74.30. We're aiming for 74.53, which is going to bring us back up to, basically back up to this area up here. So if you get to that trade at 74.30 and are able to take it up to 74.53, that's going to give you 23 points on the ES futures. Even 10-point move or even a 5-point move on the ES is a good amount of money. Seriously. Because on one contract, picking up 5 points on the ES, that's $250. 2 contracts, that's going to, on just 5 points, that's going to give you $500. Okay? Imagine picking up 10 points. 10 points on a one contract move is $500. 10 points on a 2 contracts on a 10-point move, that's $1,000. So I'm here to tell you the strategy works. It works because people are using it. They're part of this community, okay? The testimonial section over on the Discord, if you click on it, you'll see people using this to pass their prop firm challenges, to become funded, and taking payouts using the same exact strategy. And how are they learning this? They're learning this and becoming educated of this strategy through the trade breakdowns. What does that mean? Every day, almost every day of the week, there is a channel on the Discord that's titled The Trading Floor. That's where I post my trades. And then I'll go back and I'll break them down for the private community members who are either the elite or the ultra elite supporters. And you can become one by simply clicking the join tab or button that you see right below the video you're watching. JOIN, join. You click that. You're going to see a few tiers pop up. You're going to see the elite tier. You're going to see the ultra elite tier. This is all through the YouTube membership program where YouTube has created a program for memberships for content creators or people who have channels to where they can give back perks and rewards for people who are supporters of their channel. Like for me, my real perks and rewards are going to be my trade breakdown videos, which are educational videos where I go through and discuss trades that I've taken and breaking them down so that you can grab and understand the basis of the trades I'm taking, from market structure, price action, stop loss placement, profit target areas, and so much more. Top-down analysis. So I go into great detail on every trade I take. Now, this is only accessible to that private community of those who are elite and ultra elite supporters. But that is where the blueprint, the cornerstone of how I trade is discussed, is revealed through those trade breakdowns, through the video playlists, and also through a great video surrounding market structure that I did, which was a very good detailed video. All right. So you can become an elite supporter. Okay, a private community member by clicking that join button or join tab for $6.99 a month. That breaks down to be 24 cents on the day. That's it. Okay, I know a lot of you are spending more on that than the price of a cup of coffee or a breakfast sandwich or whatever the case may be. But here's the thing. I mean, you can also become an ultra elite supporter and receive all the all the my live recorded trading sessions. So you receive everything I just discussed, plus my live recorded trading sessions where I record my sessions and post them for the ultra elite supporters. Okay, so I'm recording my full length sessions. I'm talking to you about top-down analysis across multiple markets, the ES futures, the NASDAQ, gold, whatever it may be. And then you see me take trades, and I break those trades down in those videos. So it's as if you're sitting right next to me, and we're trading together, and I'm discussing things to you as I am recording the video content and trading in my own time during the session. Okay, so the choice is yours, but you can click that join tab or join button below the video there, and if you choose to. Okay. Now I can't guarantee anything to anyone, guys. You know, everyone should know trading is risky as it is, and a lot comes with the trading. Number one, your own personal psychology. Okay, you got to get that in check if you want to become great at trading. Practicing proper risk management, trade management, having a proper and a significant trading plan. Strategy is number one. Okay, yes, there are a variety and so many out there, and not all of them do work. But you got to find a system that works and stick to it. Stop trying to commingle or try to merge so many different things together. Use something that's very simplistic like this here and stick with the process, and it will work if you put the time in. If you don't believe me, come up to the Discord. You'll find people to see on that channel. People are posting testimonials. People are posting comments about and posting their own personal trades and sharing with you their trades they're taking using the same strategy and making money. All right, I'll leave you with that. Now, if you haven't taken time to subscribe to the channel, please do so by like, sharing, and subscribing right now, guys. Click that subscribe button. Outside of that, that's all I have. Make sure to turn your post notifications on by clicking the bell. Drop me a like, okay, by clicking that thumbs up button. And that's going to be it. Hope everyone has a a fabulous Memorial Day weekend. The remaining time that we do have left over this holiday. Tomorrow we're back to doing it, grinding on the here trading. Like myself, I'm not going. I have a cutoff period. If I could do it in 30 minutes, I'm done. I don't spend no more than 2 hours a day trading, guys. And honestly, that's about all you need. Seriously, okay. But depending on how the market's moving. But that's it. I'll see everyone in the next video. Take care.